Hello and welcome back to Forgecraft, and I can't remember what episode this is. I think this is 17. Uh, I've been doing quite a bit of stuff off cam, just because most of it's been boring. I expanded my cocoa bean farm. I've been messing around with my bees. By the way, I'm going to teach you how to make these, like right now. Mostly because I forgot to last episode. And it requires the carpenter. This is what you need. It gives you this. All you have to do is surround a boat. In fact, I can't actually. Oh, actually, I can do that. It costs about half a bucket of seed oil, which, if you'll notice, that's pretty expensive because you only get like 5 millibuckets or something like that. No, actually, I think it's 25. I might be incorrect on that, but I think it's 25. I had tons of wood somewhere. Where is it? I'm gonna need these too. That's not it. Oh, now I remember where I put it. Put it in the kitchen. I'm gonna put that there. Let's make one of these. This is called an impregnated frame. Oh, I'm out of energy, that's why. And I've been charging these up, and I've actually expanded my quarry quite a bit. It's taking quite a bit of a chunk out of the world. I think this one should be about half full. Let's use that. I actually have 3 of these now, just because I got lazy and wanted to run around a lot less. I've been looking at the breeding mechanic for these villagers, because I actually had to watch direwolves. Because I was really wanting to get a lot more of these, and I only have 2 villages nearby, so more or less it's okay. Yeah, it used about half a bucket, and that's the easy part. And I have a lot of stuff ready for this episode, but just want to get this done. Put the top with slabs, and the bottom 5, and you get an apiary. Now, I probably didn't need to make a new one, but I now have another one. Just random stuff. I think I killed all my bees, or at least got them out like that. Let's see. Can any of these go in? Okay, yeah. I'm trying to make a purebred. This is a specialized Rocky Queen. I actually had to breed it with marbled so it would create more offspring. And that was my issue, is I just couldn't get enough of these Rocky bees. They were only producing 1 at a time, like this one. Rocky Queens only give 1 Rocky Princess and drone every time it dies, and that's a guaranteed almost 100% unless you crossbreed. This one's, I think it should start being a purebred now, or at least mostly. This was supposed to be the marbled one, and I can't remember. I'm just gonna chuck those in. I don't care. This one's supposed to be a common with a common, so I'm gonna try that again. It gives some meadows. Oh well. Ooh, I don't like that. Common, common. These are actually pretty good. And yeah, they're producing like random stuff now. These were never stone, so they're producing a lot of different ones. Oh well. Probably should just collect the rest of this, and there we go. Basically, that's all it's been. I haven't really looked for any more of these, but I think I've gathered a few that basically are just the same breeds. Chuck this stuff in here. Actually, I can centrifuge this now that I have my power source inside. It's right here. Yep. Let that cook up. But yeah, most of this I also made a book and quill. This is more like stuff I want to plan. I can actually write it down, or type it down technically. I'm going to make a new chest here, because this is starting to get annoying. I've crossbred so much that there are just so many mutants. Mutations. I want to get like a good breed. I still haven't used this cultivated one yet. No, wait. I made that cultivated one. And this is just a crossbred marbled one. It got so much that it was like apparently permanently crossbred, but it was like pure, so more or less I didn't want it. Let's see, and that goes here. I do have some hardened glass somewhere I want to use, or I'll be using at one point. I can't remember if it's in the other chest then. I think it's in the other chest. Here? Yeah. That'll be used later. Now, this should be quite a bit of iron. That quarry's been really bringing up a lot of material. In fact, I think I might have to expand the storage just because of how much is being brought up. And yeah, by far you can actually see how much material has been brought up. And that's how much is left that I still have to smelt. In fact, I'm going to put that in just because I can. I'll use this. I don't care if it's coal right now. It's not my main concern. And yes, that thing's just completely filled. At least for the most part, I think. Okay, that's empty. Well, regardless, this stuff's been charging up a lot of batteries and it's working quite nicely. But yes, let's get back into my actual work. First thing I want to do, as you see, I was going to be doing something earlier. In fact, I'm still going to do that. Let's do that now, because I want to get that over with. I won't be using this immediately, but this is the Mistcraft stuff. Aw, man. That's annoying. Because that just used up some of the iron I actually needed. But yeah, let's just make this Thermonic Fabricator. I can't remember exactly how this one worked. I think it was like this. Thermonic Fabricator. I also need a rolling machine. This is Railcraft and Forestry. I also need more wood now because that wasted my wood. Right here. This will be perfect. And that. Quill and that. You get writing desk. Very useful. And to make ink, you just need that. And they stack, that's good. I'll be using these later on. In fact, I actually might be using them now. Since I think I have the time, I want to... You know, I might just chuck it here, because I don't really care right now. Ooh. Will that cause an issue? Doesn't look like it. And this is supposed to be constantly draining, but it's not much. For now, I'm going to need to make iron plates. And what I'm actually going to need is a good chunk of them. I think... For now, let's just do this. And that'll just start automatically making them. and we'll wait. For now, this is going to be my study. So it's going to need both these. And I really am mad that it used all that, so that's why I don't usually do automatic crafting tables when I do this work. But automatic crafting tables are just so handy to have, so it's a waste not to have one. And yeah, I'm actually going to need leather. You know, I'm not actually much caring for these doors, so I'm removing them. I'm just getting tired of it. That one I'm keeping. I think I want to keep that like that. I need leather. The leather's pretty different in this texture pack, so I got a lot of it though. I've been really butchering the cows. Oh, and funny enough, I had an issue with me going to the Nether. It decided to spawn a new portal right in my cow, so I went in creative and I destroyed the thing and I built it a little bit farther over there because that was just annoying. And it teleported all my cows to the Nether, so yeah, not fun. And that actually gave me a little bit of trouble because I had to go gather new cows since I had slaughtered pretty much all the ones around here. But as you see, I got some new cows. Also got some chickens. I needed the chickens really bad actually, because they had been getting out and I've been killing them, and I realized that I had only like 2 left. And I still only have like 4. Let's see, can I get any extra chicken? Show me some chickens. Nope. And yeah, I had to get this because I'm going to be using these cocoa beans at one point. Let's go with... Actually, let's check the quarry because I think it should be almost done with its processing now. It's been about a day, so it usually burns through a battery every day. So far, I'm actually quite pleased with it. It's been really doing quite a bit of work. And I thought I heard something behind me. Well, I don't have a weapon on hand. Oh yeah, and I partially killed that legend oak with a sapphire axe, and it destroyed the sapphire axe immediately. But it didn't crash my game, so I'm good. And yep, that's out. Shift click. And yeah, you can see it's just been gathering so much material. I'm quite pleased. And I killed a cow, that's why it has the raw beef there. I'll take that coal too, as well as the lead, silver, tin, and iron. This one has sapphire as well. And hopefully it's had enough room for everything. If not, I'm gonna be mad. Yeah. Tons of material. And it's not... I'm surprised it hasn't found any redstone yet. That's my main issue, is I just can't find redstone right now. You know, I'm throwing doors in here because I don't feel like... And that. Along with the normal ores. And I'm just going to leave that to go for now. Overall, this stuff's been working quite well, and I am going to make a breeding setup for those villagers, because I do need villagers, actually. Yeah, I've been looking into a lot of things, and it's either that or I have to have better armor. So it's usually easier just to get them, but not required. That should be almost filled. let's see, what's the other one? I'm bringing all of them back in here for a full charge now. Yeah, it's only about half filled. Sorry if this is a little bit boring, but it's gotta be for now. And that's it. One of the things I do want to set up this video is getting this junk out of my inventory, but you can see that I have so much stuff here. It's not funny. So, one of the things I really need to set up is my sorting system, or at least a storage system. And for that I'm going to be using ME, or basically it's applied energistics, but it's an ME, whatchamacallit. Machines have ME in them. There we go. I want to get the, the 1K. I need 3 redstone, a storage chip, and some iron. Luckily I have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of iron. The second thing I want to get done, these. First thing I want to do is, I know it's this. Yeah. From what I remember is I need at least 30 of those on hand. I need 4 of these. No, I need more of that. So yeah, as you can see, this is just expensive in iron, but I'm not really hurting for iron. So let's make some more. Oh, I forgot I drained the rest of that, but that should have enough energy. But yeah, these iron tanks are going to be something very valuable later on. I need a few things, actually, that I should have gotten beforehand, but I was not thinking. Oh, I actually did have some glass bottles. Okay. Huh. Where's my cutting tool? It's down here. It's in one of these chests. As, again, I'm having a lot of trouble with storage. There it is. Man, people are probably screaming at me. Need some gold. Need a lot of this. As you can see, I have tons of it now. Also gonna need some more glass. And I know I have some glass around here. I know there's some right here, but I'm looking for the actual stack I had. There we go. Or not stack, but good chunk of it. For now, let's make a few of these. The only thing I actually need the glass for, so that's good. This. And let's start working on this. This requires a chip setup, so I need the redstone that I, again, forgot. I swear I had a lot of this planned out, but it's been kind of a day since I actually was working on it, so my fault. I need one of these. Need this cooked up. I'm not even gonna bother with whatever. I'm not hurting for resources, so I'm good. ME basic processor. I'm probably going to need a few more of these later on, but not right now. I'm going to need this, and basic processor. Storage cell. Now I just need the... oh, I actually did need glass, huh? Oops. Not too much of a problem for me. I should have sand somewhere, or dirt at least. I have a minium stone, so... there we go. Again, not too worried about fuel right now. While I'm doing this, put this leather in here. I'll be creating books to different worlds soon, or ages technically. And one more. Done. So, let's actually do this now. Now, where is that glass? Three iron. That, and I think it was, the rest was just redstone, yeah. ME storage. Now, rest of the material I think I just chucked in one of these chests because it was bothering me that I had it taking up space when I was going to be using it later. Or did I just chuck it in here? No, I didn't. Again, very annoying that I have such large amounts of chests and I have to actually find every small bit in here. I made a red dot, but I couldn't put it on my weapon, which was kind of annoying. You know what? They're in here, aren't they? Okay, I'm gonna sleep first because this is starting to become annoying. I know where they are, and I hate remembering after I've wasted so much time. Oh well. I got most of this stuff set up at least. Yeah, they're in here. I'm putting the rest of this fuel in here. I do plan on using that coal at one point, but for now, I don't really need it on hand. Actually, I'm gonna need one of those power cores. That one should be full, or at least near full. This one's pretty empty, and that one should be partially full. Right now, I just need some sort of energy. ME controller. ME chest. Put this in here. And I'll need these two things. Energy. Now, this allows you to store things. I can store copper, more copper. Doesn't take up more than one, and that basically is one of 63 types. You can have 63 types in this one. So basically that allows me to store a lot of material. Honestly, I can't remember how much it is, but there's quite a bit. So I'm going to be basically storing my metals right now in this. And that's not the cool part yet. Basically, I just want to chuck all this stuff in here. I can't remember how much you can store on here on hand, but I know it's quite a lot. Like, I don't really have to worry for now, at least. Yeah, it's only that's only about a third of what I can store in here. And yeah, that's a lot, but it's kind of hard to see the actual numbers. At least in this, whatchamacallit, GUI scale. And it drains actually quite a bit now. 9 units per tick, huh? Well, this is, these are technically, 1 Minecraft joule equals 5 energy. So it's probably taking about 2 MJ's worth of energy every tick. Which is not too bad, especially how you saw that was really working quite well. But that is annoying, so what I'm going to do is these. Tesseract frame, tin, diamond, hardened glass. Again, told you I was going to be using some hardened glass. I just forgot the tin, but luckily, I just need to go grab the diamond in here. In fact, I'm just going to take all of this. At least as much as I can carry. And put that all in here. I don't think you can sort that, but it's fine enough as is. And now I can store so much stuff, and it doesn't have to be cluttering all those chests. And I'll be able to do a lot more later on. For now, I don't want to have that, because I think that takes up quite a bit of, yeah, it takes up 9 for no reason. Because they don't stack. That's one of the sad things. But, oh, say I want a diamond, just right click and it takes 1. And I needed some tin, so I guess it still right click with the thing. But it's just easier that way to do this. Now I need to take some of this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I need 16. It's for a very good cause. Take this with 4. You get 1 ender pearl for every 4 iron. As you know, ender pearls are really hard to come by if you don't have, like, a portal to the end. And you're willing to take on a lot of endermen. Basically what you take is these 4 ender pearls into the magma crucible gets you molten ender. Take a tesseract frame and 1 full bucket's worth of molten ender, and it will give you a filled tesseract frame. Now, this is very useful I'm gonna go past this time just because I want to finish this up. Tesseract frame by itself does nothing, but we want a energy tesseract. So I'm going to need some electrum, silver, lead, and conductance coil, which I think is just a electrum with 2 redstone. So that's pretty easy. So overall, it's actually pretty cheap. And this thing, love it already. I'm going to be really happy when I actually fill all these in. And it's hooked up to a network, so when I actually have the rest of the network working, I'll have a lot more to work with. Let's say I want 2 of those. I think I only need 2. I need some silver. Need some lead. And I need some redstone, which I have in here. So, conductance coil. Now, the rest is simple. This, and unattuned tesseract gives you an energy tesseract. Now, you need 2 of these, and I forgot that, but oh well. You get the basic idea. I'm going to be creating a couple of these. And for the most part, I can actually show you how they set up. Now you do lose about 25% of the energy, but that's nothing. I'm going to set this to frequency 1. Main power. Setting that frequency, you can actually name it. You can get come back to this. Say you want to have like frequency 3. Go to the main. Main power, frequency 1. And it's supposed to correct that, but oh well. Doesn't matter. This will allow you to infinitely transfer that amount of energy from this. As long as this chunk is loaded, it'll allow you to transfer whatever energy through this to anywhere else. And I'll be dealing with chunk loaders quite soon. In fact, I might actually do that next episode. For now, I need to know which one of these is full. And that's basically it for now. I'm going to be doing a lot more. I'll probably be setting up more of this stuff, and I need to get some more redstone because I'm practically out. And let's see, did I have any more of these? It ran out of energy, but that's why I brought that. Actually, I want to finish this up a little bit, so I'm going to need 4 more of these. Glass pane. I need a lever. And I think the levers are in here. Yeah, I'll probably just make a bunch of this stuff. I've already showed you how to do that. I'll just make a bunch of stuff to actually set it up, and I'll show you a at least mostly finished network system. Here's my levers. You know, at this point it's just easier to make one. 2 of these. Where's my cobblestone? Or that. Yeah, that's just easier. Iron tank valve. I was close. And the rest of these are just that, and you get 4. I'll actually set up an iron tank because that's something I wanted to do. Tank walls. I already have them. Sleep through the night again. Twice I've had to sleep. I usually try to sleep through the night before I start up. And basically I want to have this whole setup right here a little bit easier to deal with. Because right now, yes, you have a lot of this stuff, but you can't really do much with it. I mean, yes, it'll eventually run out, and that'll be a very annoying setup afterwards. So what I do is, how am I going to do this immediately? I think I just might have this here, because it doesn't matter honestly as much. I can change this and move it over if I want. 1, 2. I actually want to mine up this, that. And honestly, I probably need to light up that area, but who cares? Not right now, at least. And I knew I was going to need more. But basically, yeah, this is what you do. Have the things set up. You have to have all of these current on all 4 sides. And I was hoping I didn't have to waste all of that time, but apparently I did. Just want all of these. Because I'm going to need to make more tanks eventually anyway. Actually, one thing I did want. And yes, this breaks and you don't have to worry about it being obliterated, honestly. It's good. Actually, this is the one I wanted. Now I think about it, but who cares? Tank valve, anywhere you want to have an input or output. That, and one more right there. Now, if you right click, a tank filled. I need to have my liquiducts because I'm going to pump all of this stuff out, at least most of it. Shift right click, tap that, apply redstone signal, and it starts filling this up. Now this is a much easier, it is much better to store this stuff in, because these can only store 16 buckets for every one of these. And let's actually convert that and put redstone signal. And I'll just basically drain this off now. So, have a good day, see you on the next episode. I'll probably have the rest of this setup at least mostly completed. Have a good day.